So my eyes are kind of tired today. I spent too long staring closely and my didn't get quite enough sleep. So I'm going to spend this time with my eyes closed and just bring everything to a stream of consciousness. I've been thinking about how every moment is absolutely perfect, including this one moment. And whatever hesitations I feel is the difference between how I would like something to be and how it is. And there's nothing wrong with either of that. So, right now, every negative emotion that I feel is a part of the projection. It points exactly to what I want. The difference between what I want and this one moment, how my self projection. If I didn't used to be able to speak and now I can speak anything at all, that in itself would be. So, the now moment, okay, I'm going to have to keep resetting as I keep falling into emotional loops. One of the things that I found lately is that um, the shadow is like right there, like right. So whatever I'm feeling, I'm just going to repeat this over and over again, right? So whatever I am feeling is is a difference between how I would like something to be versus how something is right now. Right now is exactly perfect, including all the emotions I feel, the shadows, um, feeling like it isn't perfect. And if it felt perfect, it would mean that my self image matches the reality. So, can I bring my self image down to reality in this moment? So, in this one moment, I am making words with my mouth hole. And this is the reality of this one moment. The more I let go into this one moment, the better I feel. So instead of trying to bring my abilities up to my projections, my desired, I could bring my desires down into reality, into right here. And if this is as fast as I can speak calmly, then this is how fast I speak. So, this is an exercise. The smile on my face tells me that this is working. There is a part of me that wants to speak really fast, just like this, and then what? I could speak really fast, but then it starts to overrun my buffers, and it starts to increase my anxieties, which then starts to decrease my ability to speak. And pause. I keep trying to find a word for that moment when I freeze up. So maybe I just say freeze. I am freezing up. I accept myself fully. I accept my limitations. I accept the way that I sound. I accept that I do not sound like the YouTube videos or the algorithm videos that only show the best, the cleanest, and the expectation that it creates is absurd. This moment is perfect. I accept myself exactly as I am. I accept myself exactly as I am. I bring my expectation down to reality. And what if I started to sing? Would that change the part of me? And if I started to sing a melody, sing a melody, what if I start to sing? Sing, 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 sing to bypass a part of my brain. As they say, that song is a part of something else, something else, something else, something else. So if this moment is the truth, if this moment is perfect, what part am I not accepting? If this moment is perfect, I'm not accepting this bite. I bit my lip, so it hurts. I'm not accepting that I can't just break out into song, even though if I relaxed, I could do it. But it's the fear that is throwing a wrench into it. And I accept the wrench as a gift. I accept this hardship as a gift from the universe. It shows me where I am not accepting, like my throat. So I welcome every discomfort. I welcome my challenges. I welcome this moment. I welcome the burning that just started because I rubbed my eyes. I welcome this challenge in my throat. I welcome this moment as the only moment that will ever exist. I welcome my emotions as feedback to this game I play. I welcome that wave of emotion that just went through me. I welcome that freeze. Please freeze me some more. I welcome hesitating. I welcome freezing up. I welcome my child self that feels small and doesn't want to be seen on live video and freaks out. And I am the cosmic parent behind myself cheering me on. You can do it, Hector. Stay in the light. We love you. What do I do? Anything you want, sweetie. Anything you want. But I don't know what to do. Exactly. Exactly. We want you to feel comfortable in the spotlight. Just being yourself. I want you to feel comfortable. Sneeze coming. I want you to feel comfortable in front of the whole world. Yes, you're in front of the entire world. 8 billion people are watching. There is no more. Every single person who could watch is watching because you are representative of all humankind. Your struggles, your anguish, your hesitations. I represent all the hesitations of humanity. I accept this responsibility. There you go. It feels heavy, doesn't it? It feels, that's the shadow that we hold. That is the shadow everyone holds. And we give voice to the shadows. That is who we are. We give voice to that which has no voice. Can you feel it? Yes. You can't speak right now. That's the shadow. Can you speak how it feels? There's a part of me that feels really small that's like right here. It's like hiding. It's like, but that part of me is also very impressed by this louder voice also. It's like, oh, that's so cool. He's like proud of my parent, my adult parent. And I guess I'm the teenager then. So, I've learned that there's an inner teenager and an inner child. And then there's a critical parent and a loving parent. So, I'm feeling a freeze right now. Okay. Thank you. All right. As always, we're here to remind people that this one moment is all that ever exists. Right here. It feels really challenging. Yes. And yet this is the one moment. It's a flavor of the moment. I'm talking to myself, reprogramming myself. And in doing so, I am doing this in front of 8 billion people. There's no more people that could be watching. Every single person in the planet, on the planet, in the planet, I guess, are speaking, are listening. Okay? I speak for everyone. I love you all. My definition of love is a desire for that which I love to survive and thrive. That is all. Okay. I'm shifting out of coherence right now. Right now. Right now. Coherence. Coherence. That's what I'm seeking. Coherence. Okay. So, every single word presupposes two things: a source and an audience. The avatar I am pretending to be, or the avatar I feel like I need to be, and the audience I think I am speaking to. That's part of my deconstruction of the shadow when I speak. Because when I do a physical action, when I brush my teeth, one second. When I brush my teeth, that is the goal, right? The action is itself the goal. I'm not communicating anything to anyone. But every communication has an implied avatar, source, from, and to. So, that is what creates the arc. And there are certain arcs in me that are easier and some arcs are harder. If I pretend I'm a speaker, I'm a teacher, and I'm teaching to the level that I see in all the videos, the YouTube videos, the scripted videos, I can't do that. Not currently. Not when my shadows get triggered at the same time. So, those paths causes me to go into a -1 loop. So these are the sequence, the 5 numbers that I found that locks in this whole sequence. -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. -1 is all the negative emotional loops and triggers. 0 is the effortless ground, where I'm not trying to do anything. And whatever comes out, comes out. Okay. -1 is the negative loops. 0 is the effortless ground. 1 is when I'm trying to play the game. I'm reaching. I am trying to do something. I'm trying to play the game. Okay? Not because it's broken, but because it simply exists, because I can. Right? Everything is perfect. This is an illusion, and I get to play this game. Well, -1, 0, 1, 2. 2 is 2 points. If I want to get anywhere, I need 2 points. Where I am and where I want to go. Okay? So, just like Google Maps, it needs to know where I am and where I want to go. And the number 3 is the third point between 1 and 2. Okay? So, those are the 5 numbers. -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Those are the sequence that I live by now. Okay, so a part of me is really excited by how clean I am able to speak right now. And coherence. So I am looking for coherence. I'll look that pronunciation up later. Coherence. And I find that it's so much easier to get into coherence when my eyes are closed. And I am here now. Okay. So, spectrum. I am speaking to no one. I am speaking to everyone. That's what I was just playing with. I'm speaking to 8 billion people right now. What do I want to say? We all want peace. We all want it. The rare fraction that doesn't, well, it's our job to stop them from causing harm if we can. Okay? So here it is. We all want peace. The ironic thing is we all want the same thing. We all want to be healthy. We all want basic necessities, basic wealth. Just enough to survive and a little so that we can play and then we can do entrepreneurship on top, right? Health, wealth, relationships. And we all want amazing, loving relationships. So, here's the thing. The trick to relationships is just don't yell at people. Don't yell at them. Don't use anger. That person is you in another body. That person is me in another body. I don't want to be yelled at. I have created an absolute boundary where no one's allowed to use emotional violence on me. They can try, and the moment they try, I activate my absolute no shield. They may not even see it. Right? It's not an external shield. I may look like nothing has changed. My action, I can still choose whatever action I want. I can pretend to be offended. I can pretend not to hear it. I can pretend to... Ooh, I'm feeling a wave. I'm accepting myself completely. Coming back here. I am speaking to 8 billion people. I'm speaking to 8 billion versions of me, of you. I am another version of you, you know? Look, I'm mostly the same, you know? And of the few that are, don't have all the parts to, like, ouch, nobody wants that. And we should hope that should something happen to us that we get taken care of. So we take care of each other. It's rather simple. If we want good relationships, we need to learn to let go of anger. Anger implies projection of blame. Okay, but not too early. Here's the thing. Anger in shadow work is good. Anger in shadow work, blaming somebody, it's okay. As long as we contain it, we don't actually say it to the other person because it's not actually about them. Okay? This is how we heal. We allow our child self to say what it needed to say, to feel what it needed to feel. And sometimes that's like you blaming my parents for for whatever they did and being angry. Alright? So that's the child self that needs to be heard. The person doesn't need to hear it. Okay? The person we're blaming. Because it's not about them, it's about me. It's about my need to say it out loud and to recognize sometimes that it wasn't my fault. That everything happened, I am this way, I am this neurotic because of all the things that have happened to me. And yet we don't tell the person because that person oftentimes cannot hold it and they'll take it on themselves. Some people, you can. Some people who like, oh yeah, like, let me have it, like, if they're strong enough, we can actually share with them our projection, be like, I think you did this to me. And they'll be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like that. No, we'll get there. We don't need to rush to get to that place. But in most situations, especially with like a parent, like right now, I'm working through my own traumas. I realized that I've been using spiritual invalidation. That's spiritual bypassing, but more specifically, it's spiritual invalidation. And it's actually wrong, okay? Spiritual invalidation is wrong. Here's why. When I feel like blaming somebody, that is the felt truth. It is the trauma truth. It is not the absolute truth. The absolute truth is always that everything's just vibrations and nothing is happening. That's like the absolute truth. So we get that. Cool. All right. But when I use that and say, no, I don't feel blame, I don't hate that person, it's like, that is simply wrong. This motion does hate that person, and hate isn't that bad as long as I don't act negatively. I don't use that hate to like cause harm. Just feel it. Be like, God, I hate that person right now. Ugh. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Okay? Spiritual invalidation would come in and say, no, don't think that way, don't feel that way. And then that in itself is the suppression. And the spiritual invalidation now becomes the shadow instead of spiritual liberation. It becomes spiritual shadow invalidation. It makes things worse. It hides it. So, what I've been doing with these live videos is to bring what's on the inside outside. All right, this is basically what is shadow. But to do that safely and cleanly, right, especially on a live video, I have my box of liberation. Okay, I'm speaking to 8 billion people right now, okay? We should all do this. It doesn't matter if anybody's watching, just turn on the live video, right? Here's the box of liberation. I do not talk about self-harm or harm to others. I am absolutely nonviolent in all regards. Nobody needs to worry about me or worry about me hurting others. It's just pure logic. It's simple, like if you think about it, if people have to worry about me, then they can't just let it go. Then there'll be loops and worries, If they worry about me hurting others, now they gotta like, oh, do I have to act? No. Just don't do that. Like, there's no need. Self-defense is the exception, but do it with care. So okay, box of liberation. I don't talk about self-harm and I don't harm others. I do not give away information or security. I'm not silly. Okay? Don't need to tell people where I am. It doesn't matter. And the top is, I'm not super loud and disruptive in my physical environment. I'm not going to yell super loud, Think about it. Like, within that bounds, nobody worries about me or worry about me hurting others. They don't worry about me giving away something silly, hurting myself that way. And I'm not going to be disruptive physically here. Now I'm free to expand as much as I can in that box. And you know what's in this box? Everything I can talk about is all my insecurities, all my blame about my parents. Just make it a fun drama and like make it clear that I'm not actually blaming them. It's what I need to say to get it out of me, to get that little child self a voice, and to give it a voice for every person out there who feel like they can't say this, but it's like, sweetie, all the versions of me out there. Like, this is not unique to any of us. We have been through this a billion times more. Every one of us feels anxiety. Every one of us feels like unable to speak and stage fright. Every one of us. We can talk about shame. I feel shame. Oh. And, well, for my life, I've tried to stay within integrity. I haven't done a whole lot of bad, negative, wrong things. And I think a lot of us haven't. So those of you, and don't be like, if you have, then just, say it, confess to someone else, maybe not on live video, like, come on, like, let's be smart about this. But for everything else, right? Things that are not actually a crime, but it feels like it. Like, for me to be anxious feels like a crime. It's a crime for me to be anxious and to be unable to speak and to look like an idiot and blah, blah, blah. Like, oh, I just violated a crime. Lock me up. Why is nobody locking me up? They should just go. Oh my gosh. Okay. Um, see the fear is kind of kicking in on the side here. Like, what? This feels too good to be true. There's gotta, like, my anxiety wants to sneak back in here and be like, ah, It's like, I'm just, like, all I'm doing is just closing my eyes and, like, um, so I discovered this in improv. Okay, let me reframe again. I'm speaking to 8 billion people. There isn't anyone else left. So, like, whatever I'm saying now, like, every hesitation, I'm a representation of the human race. Every hesitation I make, someone somewhere out there has made it and will feel resonant and will feel comforted that, like, oh, that's okay, okay. Every hesitation, every mumble, everything I think is terrible, someone somewhere out there will feel comforted because I did it. I am a representation for all of humanity in this moment. Everything we say now broadcasts into the future. It gets archived forever. Everyone. And at some point, there will be an AI that reads everything. If it hasn't already, we are speaking into the universe. Permanent record. We're speaking probably to more than 8 billion people. Oh, I was going to say trillions. Like, oh, if we make it through the bottleneck, we could be speaking right now to trillions of people. You think you have stage fright now? But what if this channel just went on forever? Like, it doesn't stop? There's only so much anxiety you can, like, and they cheer everything on. Like, every mode of anxiety, like, yeah, like, do it, because the camera doesn't turn off. So at some point you'd be like, oh, okay, I'm all right, like, and then they're like, say something, anything, it doesn't matter, it's just like, world peace. They're like, yeah, world peace. Like, it could be the cringiest thing, like, yeah, cringiest thing. Whoa, like, or like the worst thing, like, oh, oh my gosh, he said the worst thing. Well, then now he represents all the people who've ever say really bad things. And those people will feel like, oh my gosh, he's just like me. Like, oh, he said such bad things. He has bad thoughts too. What? Okay. Um, I've been getting worse. I've been getting worse and worse and worse. Like, I should be getting freer. I should be feeling more liberated. Like, what the heck is happening? And it turns out I just needed to close my eyes. Okay. And speak to 8 billion people. Right, okay, because, right, if you weren't here before, I was talking about there's always two, when I'm speaking, there's always a person I'm pretending to be, whoever I think somebody else needs me to be, and whoever I think I'm speaking to, there's always that implied point. So I guess what I just did is whoever I think I'm speaking to, I'm just like, fuck it, like, everyone, maximum broadcast everywhere. All right, that's who I'm speaking to. Like, okay, well, every word now holds like so much power. And who am I? I can be anyone. I am the representation of all humankind. Everything I do is just like, like they record whale sounds and they don't care what song they're singing or they're missing. Like, God, you young whale, you misclicked the grammar, and the person recording it's like, I don't know, that was a click. Like, what? Nobody's judging that. Like, oh, awkwardness, like, cool, like, look at that, that's an awkward beta male behavior, like. I'm just a specimen for all of humanity. Um, yeah, yeah, okay. Okay. How long is this? 42 minutes, okay. I'll do another 18 to round off an hour. um, okay, so here it is, everyone in the whole universe. This one moment, I felt this desire to something. It's like an insecurity. Um, so let me shift into meta mode, which means I'm bringing what's in the inside outside. Okay, the anxiety's coming back. That's a pattern I've found, is that my shadow's anti-fragile, which means when I feel freedom like this, like, oh my gosh, my shadow will find a way to sneak back in, and like, so I guess I'll just enjoy the freedom while I have it. And I'm not going to count on it always being here. I may even try the very same thing tomorrow, and I won't be able to get here again. So I'm just going to relax, enjoy the moment, enjoy this little freedom before I get strangled by my shadow again. It's so dramatic. It's so dramatic. You know? Remember me. Remember me when I'm lost again in the shadows. When I'm drowned by myself. I'm victim of myself. Oh, but I'm not victim of myself. I'm victim of my parents. Oh, and everything they've done to me. Oh, and everyone who was ever bad. All the bad people. My childhood. Oh, I'm a victim of my childhood. Remember me when I die again. This personality, and I drown. Uh, okay. So, um, doo -doo -doo. I ran out of things to say. What happens if I run out of things to say? How about we say nothing at all? What? I don't know. I don't know about that. We can't say nothing at all. That's not allowed. Check the contract. Check the contract. No. See, in the contract it says you must be speaking at all times continuously or else the world will end. See? It's right there. Oh, you're right. So, guess we'll keep speaking forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Okay. um, Welcome back, Shadow. What would you like to say? Um, I don't really have anything to say. Yes, we know that. You're a very familiar guest. Um, hmm, I'm afraid. Thank you for saying that. What are you afraid of? I'm afraid that I'll sound bad and I have nothing to say. That's okay. If you have nothing to say, you can let someone else. No, I'm here. I sound terrible. Okay, thanks for sharing that. But remember, you are a representative of the entire human race. So anything you say is absolutely perfect, and we celebrate you and you saying that. Hmm, I feel fear. Yay, fear! I feel ashamed. Yay, ashamed! What else? Shame. Oh, I feel disgust. Yeah, I feel disgusted about myself. Woot! Disgust. Oh, that has a slimy feel to it. Oh, like the back of my throat. Good job, body. Way to keep recreating that moment. Subconscious manifestation. Trying to make things harder. Because you know why? You know why. Mm-hmm. Because we picked that button. We shouldn't have turned that button on then, huh? It's like, oh, extra hard mode. How hard could it be? It's just cause and effect. Come on, we could do anything. It's like, oh yeah? Okay. How about you fight yourself? It's like, what? What do you mean I fight myself? Like, you fight yourself. What? Oh, you're back. Yes, I'm back. I'm the freeze monster. Why am I here? Apparently somebody conjured you. Oh, well, I'm here now. What do you need? They need you to freeze everything. Okay. Is it working? No, I'm trying real hard. Oh, it's work. Oh, no, sorry, I said something. Yep, got nothing to say. We got nothing to say. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying anything right. Oh, damn it. Fear. Come, fear. Come. Come. Yep, Freeze needs your help, fear. Freeze isn't holding it. We gotta. It's trying to stop me from doing anything. Anything cool. Must not do anything cool. Because then, I may actually blow up and I may have attention and I may be scared of everything. You are sabotaging this whole time, haven't you? Yes, that's what happens when you turn on extra hard mode. Oh, oh, extra hard mode. You're extra hard mode? Mm-hmm. You're extra hard mode. Mm-hmm. And if everybody knows that, it would make everything that much easier. I'm not supposed to give away the secret. I'm not supposed to give away the secret. I'll take your non-answer as a yes. So, we have discovered extra hard mode, and it doesn't like to be known. When you turn it on, it makes everything extra hard. It's really mad right now. It's like I found its name, extra hard mode. Um, yeah. So ventriloquism. My TV likes to turn on that channel every time, and I see ventriloquism every time I turn on the TV, which is my monitor. And I've been wanting to do it, but I guess I don't need to because I'm already doing it. So, extra hard mode, yes. Can you make it harder? Expletive deleted. Well, you didn't need to do that. Expletive deleted. Hmm. Um, extra hard mode, yes. I love you. Expletive deleted. Extra hard mode. Are you telling me people are gonna think I'm crazy? Expletive deleted. Oh, I'm afraid that people are gonna see me as crazy. I'm crazy with the Z, the B, and the me, D, D. Ah, so extra hard mode. Um, did I really find your name? There's a part of me that doesn't believe it. And now I'm going into out of coherence. Because I'm performing again. Ooh, I'm slipping into performer mode again. Yeah, good job. Good job. Extra hard mode. You're there you go. You're slipping me back into the hole. Get back in there. Get back in your hole. Don't say anything. You're worthless. Get back in there. Get back in that hole. Okay, I'm in the hole now. I can't think because I'm supposed to be in the hole. Wait, am I out of time? 8 more minutes. Okay. Get back in the hole. Okay. I'm inside the hole. Oh no. Help, I'm trapped by extra hard mode. It's extra hard, if you know what I mean. It's like, stop it. You're supposed to be constricted and restricted and inhibited and see, you don't have words, ha. Um, you're right. We don't have words. We're in a hole. I'm in a hole. I'm sad. I can't think. I have no friends. I'm useless. I'm worthless. Do 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 do. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it. I hate my life. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Ah. Ah, it's so terrible. It's so terrible. Ah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hi. It's Freeze again. I don't know why I'm here. They keep calling me up. Hi, Freeze. I love you. I love you too. I don't know why they keep wanting me to cover your mouth. I'm sorry. I mean, oh, oh, yeah, see? Oh, I'm powered by fear. Yep, yep. There you go. Thanks, fear. Oh, okay. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay. Taking a break. Taking a break from the theater. We'll be right back. This is Shadow Play Theater. shadow play theater, where I give voice to all my inside parts and inside whatever, bringing what's on the inside outside, which is part of shadow work. And again, make sure to stay within the box of liberation. We are safe to ourselves and others. We do not give away information security, and we are not loud and disruptive in our physical space. And within that box of liberation, you can talk about whatever you want. You can freeze, you can say nothing, you can stare into the camera and be boring and be the boringest boring that ever bored, bore. Oh no, I'm gonna die from boredom and everybody's gonna leave and it's gonna be terrible. We're gonna be lonely forever and no one will ever love us. So that's shadow theater. Even that was so cathartic, and I would highly recommend that. And, nobody's watching anyways. No one's ever going to watch, and everyone is watching. 8 billion people are watching, and no one is watching. So I'm both crazy and speaking to myself, and I'm a prophet speaking for everyone, for trillions of future beings and AIs and everyone that's ever been archived, and it will train future AIs to know what humanity is like, and you are an example of humanity. Every single person, anyone who happens to see it, will feel a little bit better about themselves, because if you are terrible, guess what? You give someone else hope and confidence. And if you're not terrible, then you give somebody entertainment. So either way, hi Freeze. I don't know why I'm here again. Oh, hi. I'm Freeze, as always. I just come on when my emotions want to just freeze and be like, stop talking. It's terrible. Why am I freezing? It's like, it's going too well. I'm afraid, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to sustain this. It's going too well. And then I come up because it can't go too well. Because if it goes too well, then, well, it always ends badly. I always crash again. Remember, it got worse. Remember? So, we can't have it too good. Yeah, Shadow Logic is... This is Shadow Logic. Welcome. Yep. I also subconsciously manifest this cough so that he doesn't talk, but he still talks anyway, so fuck him. I mean, expletive deleted. Um, secondary freeze. My brother. It's still just me. Oh. So if I do my job, then I don't speak, but I'm speaking, so I'm not freezing. This is awkward. You got the stage freeze. Any shadow that comes up has the stage. And according to contract, you must speak at all times or else the world will end. See, look, it's the contract. Shadow Puppet Theater contract. Oh no, we can't have the world end. Oh, it's all because of me. Oh, this is terrible. Oh my gosh, if I stop talking, then everything ends. Oh, people are gonna leave and they're gonna be annoyed. And I'm not gonna be entertaining. Oh my gosh. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm feeling the good embarrassment juices here, so that's good. Get it, let's get it. Part of shadow work is finding that, ick, and, diving into it, and then, giving it voice, and bringing what's on the inside outside. Oh, but not literally. We don't need, we can keep our dinner. Yep. We should clarify. It's keeping what's on the emotional inside, outside, not the stomach. Right? Subconscious? We got it? Yep, yep. Okay. All right. Well, to 8 billion people in the world, it's an hour. So I love you all. I think I found the key to liberation, but I have said this before. And the key that I did today was to simply state out loud, like, oh, 8 billion people are watching and nobody's watching. And closing my eyes, giving my anything shadow a voice. I gave my freeze a voice, and so it didn't get talking. I don't really feel like talking right now. I'm not even freezing. Hey, stop making me talk. So, anyways, so this is Shadow Puppet Theater. Love y'all. Until next time, bye.